What's going on, everybody? My name is Jason and welcome to my channel. I just got an interesting email in saying that I got a very important package from Australia. I've been waiting for this package for some time, so I've got my mailbox keys, and why don't you join me and let's see what we got. All right, so let's go ahead and open this up. Let's see. I'm trying to be careful because I don't want to damage what's inside. So let's see. So what we've got here is we have some brand new Mongoose decals. Now, I've been waiting for these for a while because, see, several years ago, I made a mistake. I was putting this bike together, and you know, actually, it was turning out great. But what happened was, in the end, when I was putting the decals on, the top decal on that Mongoose, I had a 50-50 shot of getting that right. See, on these decals, there's a red side and then there's an orange side. Well, you got to understand, I was looking online and I was trying to figure out which way the decal was supposed to go. I knew that it was supposed to go most likely in a certain position, but the decals that were on this were so faded that I couldn't tell one color from the next. And whenever I was doing my research, if you go onto BMX Museum, which is an excellent place to actually look at, you know, cool old bikes, you can get an idea of what it's supposed to look like. And the problem is, it seemed like half the bikes that I was looking at, the orange was on the front, and then the other half, the red was on the front. So I started doing more research, and I found that a lot of the pictures were like newspaper type pictures, and again, it was black and white, so you couldn't tell which end was supposed to be on there. So I made the best educated guess, and I got it wrong. So I definitely didn't win the lottery on that one. So I ended up having to buy a whole new decal set for this, and I can't remember how much I paid for these. I'll have to take a look, but they were not cheap. They were not cheap. I think I probably paid close to $70 for these, but don't quote me on that. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and finish this bike. After all these years, I'm going to go ahead and pull it down, and we're going to go ahead and fix that mistake that I made. And I may have to try to replace some other decals if I decide that they need to be replaced. So stick around. Let's go ahead and get this thing down and get it right. All right, so we've got our ladder here. Now this thing is heavy. We are going to try to not break my neck. Good gosh. This thing is covered in dust. I guess it's a good time to clean this thing up. If y'all don't know the story on this mongoose, I actually got this mongoose, I don't know, about 3 years ago. And the way I got it, a customer had come in and he commented about all the BMX bikes that I had hanging up on the wall. So he asked me if I, knew or if I had ever heard a Mongoose Motomag. And I was like, yeah, I have. And I've been trying to find one for years. And the guy casually said, oh yeah, I've got like 3 of them. And he told me how he got them. He bought 2 from a garage sale for $20 each. And he said they were immaculate. He bought them for $20 each. And he said that he had a 3rd one, but I can't remember how much how he got that one. So I jokingly told the guy, well, whenever you get tired of seeing those mongooses lie around, you can come by and you can give them to me. And the guy was like, okay, well, I'll think about that. And I didn't think anything of it for a while until he showed up. Well, I guess it was probably a year later he showed up, and he had this bike in the back of his truck. And he was like, hey, come check this out. I brought you something. And I was like, my eyes were just bugging out. And I was like, wow, what are you doing with it? And he was like, I brought it for you. I was like, well, how much do you want for it? And the guy was like, no, I just got tired of going under my house, and every time I'd go under my house, the bikes would look worse and worse. So he's been storing these under his house. And here in North Carolina, it's very humid around this area, and there is humidity under the house. So unfortunately, every time he was going under the house, he was noticing more and more rust. And he said that he actually brought me the nicest one, and I was like, thank you. And then he also said that maybe, depending on how good of a job I do on this, he might bring the others in to have me fix them up for him. And I was like, yeah, that sounds good to me. So the man, and what hurts is I cannot remember the customer's name. He's a good customer. I haven't seen him in a little while. But I cannot remember his name, and it's driving me absolutely crazy. But I've been waiting for him to show back up again, and maybe bring those other mongooses in for me to fix up for them. But I haven't seen them. But that's how I got the bike. I got it for free from a good customer of ours. Now that I've got this down, let's go ahead and remove this perfectly good decal, and let's reinstall this other decal. The first thing I do want to do is I want to find out where the center of this is, and I've actually got a dry erase marker that I'm going to put a little mark on here. We're going to do a test fit with this decal on the frame, and I'm going to put a mark on the decal and the frame to ensure that this is going on straight. So let's go ahead and get this off of here, and let's see which decals are actually in this. It's probably the same kit, because I bought this from the same guy in Australia that I bought these from, and it's just my fault that I didn't put them on straight, or not straight, I mean properly. I'm having a hard time here. Here we go. Be careful cutting into these. You don't want to accidentally get the decal. So we've got the top tube decal. We've got the head badge there, and just to make sure. See, yeah, that's looking good. Okay, so we've got the head badge one, which we're not going to use. We've got these that fit around the chain stay, or seat stay, I should say. We got some extra ones. I didn't get these last time, so it looks like I might have gotten some extras. It'd be really cool if I got the decal for the underside, but it doesn't look like it. So I'm going to have some extra decals. But today we're just going to be fixing this mistake that I made. So let's go ahead and get a little bit of Windex and let's clean this off. We're going to spray a little Windex on here. Just a light coat. We're going to wipe this down. Flip this over. See, look at that dirt. Okay. Now, I'm going to, even though we don't really need it, I'm doing the dry erase marker there, and if you'll notice, it wipes right off. So I'm doing that there, that there, and now we're going to peel the decal off. This really hurts me because I spent a lot of money getting these decals. Well, it's really on there. Okay, and then some of the sticky stuff behind, if you get the decal here, you can try to get it off. But it shouldn't really matter. It's not like you're going to be able to see it. Now we're going to put it on. And for those of y'all screaming out there, I know it's on backwards. We're going to do our test fit. You know what? Let's measure this decal here. It is 80, just over 82. So we're going to measure to like 41. Okay. So that's the center of each one. Keep in mind, I'm just using this to try to help me get this straight. But also, if I'm just trying to make sure that the decals these corners should meet wherever it's wrapped around. Okay, that's looking good. So now I'm putting a mark right there, right there. We're gonna peel the backing off. You want to use your fingernails and not your fingertips. Oh man, I almost did it again. Red forward. Okay. Nope. Okay. That looks good. And I can feel the sticky part a little bit under here. There's some, so I was wrong. It is leaving some imperfections, but again, this is an old bike, and it it's going to have some imperfections in it. So if you're doing this, be sure, and it should go without saying, to clean the frame really good. I just was thinking that it was probably going to be better not to clean it because of the chemicals, the cleaners might prevent the decal from actually bonding as good. I'm still okay with this because, you know, that looks really good. And now the red is near the front. This just looks like maybe there's a tiny bit of rust underneath, but maybe I'll buy another decal to redo it. But nah, that is just fine. It's no worse than a couple of little air bubbles in there. Okay, let's go get something to eat at McDonald's. Let's enjoy the ride. This thing is actually geared kind of low, and as far as I know, this is all original. But you can just cruise along just fine. It's a little small. As you can see, my knees are getting really close to the handlebars. But that's okay. I always wanted one of these bikes, and now I've got it. So I like the little shadow there on the ground with the wheels. This really cruises along really good. So guys, what's your dream bike? Whether it's mountain, BMX, road, you know, let me know what you've always wanted and you know, regret getting rid of, or something that you always wanted. You know, tell me down in the comments. Well, I would have eaten inside, but the problem is people were checking out the bike and I couldn't see the bike, so we're gonna eat out here. Well guys, I think this bike turned out great. It was great before, but I'm much happier now that the decal is on there the proper direction. This bike really has turned out great, and I can't thank the customer enough that gave me this bike. Thank you very much. I am really enjoying the bike, and I hope y'all are enjoying it too. And if you're not subscribed, it's not too late to subscribe. You know, don't forget to leave me a big thumbs up. It really does help out the channel. Well, I guess that's it for this video. I'm going to end it as I do always. If you enjoyed the video, leave me a big thumbs up. Don't forget to tell your friends. Check out some of the other videos on the corner of the screen. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will catch you later. Thanks. Bye.